John is a City fan. He's called the show up. Good morning, John.
Morning, John.
I'm not all right, no.
John. Sorry.
Let's establish that straight away, shall we?
I can tell by that tone you're not all right, John.
What's that,
I think
John?
he hides it well.
What's the problem, John?
Guys, down to business. I'm not all right, but down to business. Right, so we've gone to Old Trafford and we've got 71% of the possession. Right, 71% of the possession is a great statistic, but it's the possession in the middle third of the field that does no damage to nobody. So I don't remember David the Dracula doesn't come for crosses making a save. I don't remember that. So what I'm saying is, if Erling Haaland played, I'm going to do a hypothetical here, played for Liverpool, service he would get is Alexander-Arnold, crossfield pass to Robertson or vice versa, and then the whips ball into the danger zone if you're right on them. Now, Sid said it's ponderous. The set-up play is very, very ponderous. And Erling Haaland, he gets into an onside position, he starts jogging, and then he's pointing where he wants the ball, and they're going, Rodri to Kyle Walker, back to Rodri, out to the wide man. There's 4 passes where one will take it all out. And we're hitting our wide men when they're static. When we used to have lead, I'm not a massive Sterling fan, and I'm on record as this, but when we had the likes of Leroy Sané, when the ball went wide, he was motoring. That man was moving. And it's up to the centre forward, Ali, as you know, to keep up with the pace, isn't it?
John,
you cut that ball to the box.
John, I need to tell you, mate, I know actually exactly where you're coming from, right? There'll be people up and down the country saying that's a lot of nonsense, but I know exactly where you're coming from, because City tend and prefer to kind of play through you. If you're an out-and-out centre-forward, somebody like Haaland, you're right. Probably the majority of your goals will come from crosses into the box, and that's the one thing City don't do in abundance.
Well, what I'm saying, Ali, is that the Liverpool plays, Van Dijk, crossfield pass to Alexander-Arnold, he looks at the play. If he can't motor on him and he sees Robertson on the opposite flank, he'll whip that ball right across.
Yep.
Then it's up to the striker to make his move. Darwin Núñez has got his racking positions. Lloyd Hasselbank said something the other week, and I thought, you know what? Bang on the money. Haaland doesn't play with his back to goal, a hold-up play. Haaland wants the ball in front of him into the acreage. He'll put on them. There was one, I can't remember the game, it was at the Etihad, and he just absolutely mullered somebody out of his way to smash a ball in the net.
Yeah.
So the ball was fed to him, and he just shoulder-charged him completely. I thought it was a foul personally, but he smashed the player out of the way and smashed the ball in the back of the net. That's where he wants the ball, in the open acreage. He's not stopping him. But if he keeps checking back inside and out to start again, it's ponderous. It needs to be quicker, the build-up play.
John, who's taking the blame for this? How do you feel about Pep at the moment?
I think he's been rumbled. The only game that I think Pep said it himself, but we got battered at home, the one before the World Cup by Brentford. That should have been 4. Ivan Souness should have had an hat-trick. We got absolutely battered. And what it was, I'm watching the game at the weekend and I'm trying to detach myself from being a City fan here, but when Manchester United broke, they had overloads. They broke with purpose. And so we're backtracking. And Garnacho and Rashford, there was 2-on-1. Kyle Walker's looking which way do we go here? And so when they broke, they got the ball out wide and they were looking at swinging it across. So they have overloads. We're going left to right to left to right. And they're all waiting for us on the 18-yard box. They're all massed in mass ranks waiting for us to do something. Now, it's okay ticky-tacky and it's good on the eye. And Pep has reinvented the game in the Premier League by playing out from the back and goalkeeper. You know, the cardinal sin when I was playing football was don't pass it back to your goalkeeper when you don't know what he's doing. You know what I mean? Get it forward. But he's reinvented the game in that aspect. And possession-based play, there's only one ball on the pitch at any one time. I get that. But when you're not moving it forward with purpose, when you're playing in the middle third of the field, and it's affecting nothing.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods. Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.